and I with Yasser and Ala.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to your favorite show, You and I, hosted by Yasser Al-Olayani and Ala.
Good evening again and again. I'm very excited to hear you guys with us. Of course, today I'm really able and gonna enjoy hearing all the people that couldn't try for our last episodes that to contact us. So I would love to give you the contact to reach us for sure today and tonight on Zain 734444 and also mobile 634444 and STC A34333 and our direct number 0811110999. Please don't forget to mention your name, your number, where you're from. Please, guys, ladies and gentlemen, please, all of you and all the girls, try to contact us.
Yes, that's right. And I also want to tell you something. Yesterday we ended up with bad news, so today we want to start up with some new news. Some good news, actually. Luckily, You and I show has been also extended to next week, inshallah. So there will be 2 more episodes next week, inshallah. So I hope you guys are excited. I hope this is good news for you. I mean, I don't hope that you were like, oh, finally the show's going to be over. It's about time. No. No. If you're one of that guys, well, look out, because we're coming back next week. This is the point. All right, guys, let me explain the show to you. Or Ala, would you please do it?
Yeah, like we used to. First of all, our first hour, there's 2 parts. The first one, which is actually talking about the movies, but today we're gonna do a little bit twist today. So yes, I wanted to surprise them. I'm not gonna actually talk about it now, but like you guys used to, we're gonna talk about the movie, and the second part we're gonna talk about advice. This is our first hour. The second hour, which is we're gonna talk about question. We wanna share opinions from our sides, and you can share your opinion with us as well. And the last part of our second hour, which is the game, the 15-second game, like your used to, your favorite game. It's all about vocabularies. You just, translate it to Arabic, translate it to English. We're going to give you Arabic words, we're going to give you Arabic words, and you have to translate it as fast as you can, and you're going to win for sure. And the other part that we're going to request you to give us a few words, maybe end with TION, end with ING, AD, or maybe with S, and also Y. So it's going to be easy for you guys to do it.
Yes, it will.
I do have a faith on you. I believe on you guys.
Yeah, I mean, according to what we see the past weeks, we have some good guys calling and good girls as well. I mean, we have
well done for
each
all
week
of
we
them.
had 3 winners each episode, actually. So weekly we have 6 winners.
And I appreciate the people. They wasn't actually speaking English that well, but they tried. And I appreciate that they actually trying to practice with us. I really appreciate this.
Yeah.
From all of you guys.
This is the point, guys, here. Yeah, it is. I mean, trying, even if you're not good at English, you have to try. And this is the point of this game. You have to try. So even if you're not that good, give us a call. If you just joined the radio station, give us a call. We hope you like us, because we are here to help you eventually. So English is something popular nowadays in worldwide, actually, not only in Saudi Arabia. So our point here is to help you. So if you just joined, welcome to the club. right, guys, before we start our first part, I would like to remind you again of our contact information. Send us text message, include your name, your phone number using Zain Carrier on 734444, Mobily 634444, STC 834333, or you can call us on our direct number using 081111099999. And if you send us a text message, don't forget to mention your name and your phone number so we can call you back. Now, before should we start or should we wait? I want to see how exciting our fans are. What do you think?
Okay, just tell them the idea of the movie that we're going to talk about today.
Sure, why not? Okay, guys, today...
Tell me the twist.
Yeah, okay. Listen, since we started season 2, we kept on talking about movies. We talked about great movies, incredible movies, good movies, regular movies. We talked about movies that some of you guys watched and came to me on Twitter, and they told me that the movies we recommended were good, which is actually great. And we also talked about animation last night, which is something really good. And we also talked about family movies, action movies.
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
Yeah, so today I want to talk about something different. Today I want to talk about what I think is my worst movies ever.
Oh my god, okay, I want to know, guys, what is your worst movie
like,
ever?
Seriously, I mean, Ala, did you ever experience this? Like, sitting for like 2 hours or an hour and 30 minutes watching something, and eventually you're like, oh, I wasted my time.
I didn't reach the worst thing. I reached the disappointment. Like, I reached like a couple of the movies, like I was like, oh, I get disappointed of the end of it. So
not the whole movie, just the end.
Yeah, the end of it.
No, I'm talking about the whole movie.
Yeah, I just want to know that.
Like, seriously, I've watched a couple of movies, and like for the first 30 minutes, I was like, man, what is this movie? Like, come on, it's a waste of time. It's a waste of time. But you know, the problem is, I already started the movie. So, I mean, I don't want to like cut the movie and like go to another one. I was like, okay, let's carry on. Let's see what's the end going to be like. I already started. I already started. So carry on. Go ahead. So, unfortunately...
So you're not kind of person like, you're just like, from the beginning, I didn't feel that this is going to suit me. So like, I'm going to just finish it. I'm going to end it. I'm not going to finish it.
Well, it depends. If it was like the first 10 minutes, I'll be okay. I can like stop it and play another movie. It was the first 10 minutes. But it was like after 15 to 20 minutes, I was like, no. I already wasted my time.
Can I tell you something?
Carry on. Go ahead.
It was like 20 minutes left from the movie, and I felt like, oh, it's not good enough. I just like stopped it.
No.
It's just like 20 minutes left. I was like, no, I think it's not going to be good ending, so I'm not going to waste my time to see the 20 minutes left of it.
Endings also,
I have done this.
Endings also is something. It's a problem. Endings, because sometimes you watch like a good movie, but unfortunately the ending is bad.
But in the end, we appreciate the way that they actually try to do a movie, and they have especially also the actors and everything. But everyone have different opinions and accepting. I don't know how to tell you. Like, you think that there is a way of ending that you expect it to be, and then it will be totally different.
But it depends. Is it like a good way different or a bad way different?
And I don't accept that sometimes. So
I mean, for me, if it was a good way, like if it was better than what I'm expecting, it's going to be incredible. Like, to me, it's great. It's going to be like a huge difference, because I was expecting, I'm already expecting something good because I'm in love with this movie, but eventually it ended up with something even greater, something even better than what I was expecting. So this is intelligence to me. But what I hate, and what also makes the whole movie suck, is when the movie is good and it ended up with a bad ending. I was like, man, this ending sucks. It's gonna be it ruins everything.
It makes you really feel disappointed.
It really ruins everything. Like, come on. Well, I mean,
like, I was like almost
I wasted a lot. I wasted a lot.
Hours, let's say.
I'm also gonna talk about one TV series, actually, which was really great, really incredible, but unfortunately the ending was bad. I ended up hating the series after 5 seasons.
I'm really excited to know about these kind of things because I don't know if the people have the same opinion.
Maybe.
Especially about the movies that you will recommend or you will say or talk about.
Hopefully,
but I would
yeah.
love to talk about it after our break. What do you think?
Yes, we will, guys. We have to take a break now, and I will talk about my worst movies. And call me and tell us what are your worst movies ever. See you after the break.
See ya.
You and I.
Again, guys, I'm so excited to know the worst movie you, Yasser, have seen.
Well, okay.
Please tell me some of these kind of movies that you really get disappointed of.
First of all, unfortunately, one of my worst movies, this movie in particular, a lot of people will disagree with me. Because some people saw it and they were like, this movie is great. But for me, and for the people who are just like me, or my opinion, they're going to hate it. It's Tarzan.
Tarzan, okay.
Tarzan. I don't know if you watched it or not.
I haven't seen it. I have seen the cartoon.
Okay.
But I haven't seen the real movie.
This is it. Regardless the movie, when you want to remake something like Tarzan, or when you want to remake a cartoon that was made back in the 80s or the 90s or the 70s, you have to do it great. You have to do it perfectly because you already have your fan base like since 1888.
Yeah.
Or sorry, 1988 or
long time,
like a long time. So if you want to remake something, remake it as the same story it was. Don't change the story. When I first saw Tarzan's trailer, I was really excited. I was like, oh my god, they're remaking Tarzan. It's one of my best cartoons ever when I was a kid. It's one of my best cartoons. I even watched it like a couple of years ago, like 3 years ago. I rewatched Tarzan again.
What disappointed?
What made me disappointed is that he changed the whole story. The whole story. He changed it. It's nothing like the cartoon, you know. He made Tarzan.
Maybe he wanted to not only the old generation that be fan in it, but even the new generation and the kids, like both of them.
It's fine, but still make it the same story, just like Beauty and the Beast. It's a remake of a cartoon, but they made it better than the cartoon. Beauty and the Beast. Like, come on, Tarzan. He made Tarzan an intelligent guy from a city, and they took him back to the jungle because they wanted to look for something. Like, come on. This is not the Tarzan we know. The Tarzan we know, a family left Tarzan. Not even left. They had a house in the jungle, and the house got burned. Yeah. And when they escaped, they lost the kid, and then the monkey or the gorilla found the kid.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, and they started raising him. This is the Tarzan we know. The movie was different. Let's discuss this, or let's discuss the worst movie with our first caller, Ashraf. Hello, Ashraf.
Hello.
Hello there.
Hi. How are you, Ashraf?
I'm fine, thank you. How are you?
You're doing
great.
Good, thank you. So what are you doing?
I'm driving.
Driving, please take care of your safety. Would you please close the window to hear you better?
I'm closing the window. The sound is very bad so far.
Probably because of the window, because we hear a lot of noise.
I'm closing all the windows.
I think maybe it's the AC.
AC, let's say.
Maybe it's the AC. Yes.
What now?
All right, it's a bit better. Anyways, Ashraf, tell us regarding the worst movies. What are your worst, or what is your worst?
My worst is some movie I rent back in 90s or so.
Mm-hmm.
Was called Danny Jack or something.
Danny Jack, okay.
Yes, I couldn't complete it, man. After that movie, I took a stand.
You took
Even
what?
You took what?
Stand. I took a stand.
A stand?
Yes.
Okay.
even if they're half movie, I watch the half movie and it's bad, it's done, man. It's done. My time is precious, you know?
So we have the
Yeah.
same thing, me and you, I believe.
Yeah.
Even you, if I reached
what?
the half of the movie, I would love just
Cut it.
stop it. Yeah, and cut it. I'm not gonna-
Yes, I'll stop it. Yes.
Yeah.
Pull the plug right away.
Well, I don't blame you guys, but when I'm like seriously bored, if I start a movie, even if it was bad, I'll like, okay, just continue. You already have nothing to do, so I'll just continue. This is how I do it, unfortunately.
No, I rather just cracking my fingers to watch this bad movie, you know?
So you're just doing some things to get busy with, huh?
Yes, I go do anything else, you know?
Well, it's something good. That's right. If it was, like you said, time is precious. Thank you very much,
About
Ashraf.
the show.
Yeah,
you
sure, go ahead.
mentioned, I think I know that show. Is it Lost?
No, it's not Lost. I haven't watched Lost, but also a lot of people critiqued Lost a lot.
Yeah,
They said the ending was
Lost
bad.
for me.
Well,
When you say that,
you
it's
thought it was
just
Lost.
to my ear. Yeah.
Oh no! You'll hear it. I'll tell you guys later. Okay.
Yes, okay.
All right. Thank you very much, Ashraf, for your call.
Thank you. Have a good night.
You
Thank you,
too.
thank you. So we're gonna also take another call. Hello, Bagger. How are you?
Oh, how are you today?
Doing
Good. How
thank
about
you. What
you?
about you?
Again.
Welcome
And again.
then. Welcome then.
Well, you have a very special name that we noticed already.
What can we do?
You're always welcome, Bagger. So tell me,
Alhamdulillah. Yes.
tell me, what's
Yeah,
your
no.
worst movie actually?
I remember long time ago, many years ago, there is a movie they called The Blue Thunder.
The Blue Thunder.
Yes.
Haven't
Blue
watched
Thunder?
it.
Yes, it is.
No, I haven't watched it.
No, it is. It is.
So you don't
It is
recommend us to
fantastic.
see it then?
What was your experience like? How bad was
Dreams and
it?
inside the sea water and something like this,
So what did you do? Did you just cut the movie?
Many happened in that movie.
Did you cut the movie or did you carry on with it?
It's likely like that.
Oh, okay, so you didn't watch it to the end.
Yeah.
Well, you never know. Maybe the ending was great. It might be the opposite. Like we were talking about movies that are great and ended up bad, but it could be the opposite. A bad movie ending up great.
There is too many these days that just like play games or something like that. Sometimes
Yeah.
when you feel it,
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Not
Yeah.
that before.
Well, unfortunately,
Yes,
there are some bad producers and with cheap amount of money to make these kind of movies.
It depends about the production.
Yeah, it depends. It depends on the production. Well,
Yes, it is.
Bagir,
Yes, it is. Yes,
thank
it
you
is.
very much for your call.
Thank you very
Appreciate that.
much.
Thank you for calling us again.
Really appreciate it. Thank you very much for your call. Well, let me tell you about the TV series I was talking about. Actually, before that, Ashraf talked about Lost. I haven't watched Lost, but a lot of people said that it ended up really, really bad after 8 seasons or 7. I don't know. Haven't watched it, but they said that it ended up bad. The movie I'm going to talk about is really, really, really great. It is so good. I've watched it 4 times. 4 times before they released the last season.
After the last season, tell me you get disappointed after
All right.
that.
All of you guys, I'm not going to say a lot, all of you guys have watched Prison Break.
Okay.
It's one of the best Prison Break movies ever made. Sorry, not movies, TV series. Even compared to movies, it's better than movies. It's really better. So the first 4 seasons were really, really great. I watched them 5 times or 4 times already. So they were really great. After they stopped at 2005, by the way. Or was it 8? I think 8. Or no, 2005. So they released it again last year. They released season 5. Actually, it was this year, not last year. Season 5. After 8 years, they decided to release season 5. Let me tell you, season 5 was only 9 episodes. and they're bad.
Yeah, it's only 9 episodes. I really get disappointed when it became like 9 episodes only after all these years.
It's fine. No. It's fine. Make it. It's okay. 9 episodes. It's okay. It's fine. But the thing is, it ended up really, really, really bad. Like seriously, if they stuck to the first 4 seasons, it's gonna be the best TV series ever.
But I feel like they did a twist that make them change the location. Like
they did.
For me, I loved the way the twist they made, but I haven't seen the last episodes. You know, so
don't watch it.
Come on,
season 5.
Yeah,
don't watch it. Believe me, don't. Stick to the 4 seasons.
I want to know, people. Do you really agree with Yasser or not regarding Prison Break? Because for me, I feel like they did a good twist, but for him, he like you recommend me to not watch the
twist is good, but the ending is bad.
Don't break my heart. Don't break my heart. We're gonna take this call. Hello, Abdurrahman.
Assalamu alaikum.
Salam. How are you?
Yeah, hi, good. You know, they just told me from they said it's about the movies.
Yes, it's about the worst movies.
You know, can you change it to anything with them so bad in the movie?
Why?
I don't remember any name, anything.
Okay, what about Prison Break? Have you seen it?
I heard about it, but I never seen it.
You haven't seen it?
Frank, yeah.
You haven't watched any movie?
No, I watch movies, but I don't remember any names, anything.
But you had this kind of experience, like you've been watching a movie and then you felt disappointed and just like you stopped it in the middle.
No, maybe when I see the actors there, I know there. But I don't know their names, you know what I mean? Just knowing them, you know, from
their faces,
looking.
Well, I mean, it's fine.
Just ask me anything. I wanted to win, you know.
But now it's not the game. You have to recall us again in our second hour if you want to win.
I have to remember, you know, the movies and the actors and those things.
No, it's not necessary. It's not necessary.
No, come on. It was much easier, you know, before.
Yeah,
but I get it. You know, I didn't have the chance to share that fact. So give me anything, please.
Probably next time. Why not?
Probably, maybe next time.
You just did this twist just to make you guys share this kind of experience with us.
Yeah, I'll ask you the IMC and more, you know, about boss, president, and those things. I love these things.
Oh, okay. Well, okay.
Not the movies, you know.
Well, inshallah, we might talk about it next week since you give it up. But we might talk about it next week, inshallah.
We appreciate your sharing.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much for your call too. You're very welcome. Thank you very much. Well, back again to the worst movies. Like I said, Prison Break. It's good, guys. I'm not saying it's bad. It's really good. But the ending of season 5, like, after 8 years of waiting, not even waiting, we forgot about it. Because in season 4, Michael ended up dying in season 4. He ended up dying. So, khalas, the season is done. The series is done. But bringing a season 5 and giving us a twist that how he didn't die and he's alive, this is good. But ending season 5 like the way it ended, come on. After waiting 8 years, your fan are waiting and waiting, and they kept on watching. It's shameful.
I want you guys to tell us on Twitter, in Yasser account, Yasser_host, and also in my account, or Allah_host, or our hashtag #YouAndI show. Tell us, did you feel disappointed? Because a lot of people actually watching Prison Break, and did you feel this kind of disappointment, especially in the last or of the last season?
Yes, guys. And unfortunately, now it's time for our break, but we would like to remind you of our contact information on Zain 734444, Mobile 634444, STC 834333. After the break, we're going to have a special guest today, and we're going to talk about how to improve your hobby and turn it into your job or your personal business.
Yeah,
so
that's right.
See ya after the break, guys.
You and I. You and I.
Welcome back, guys. Of course, this part we're going to talk about how to turn your hobby into a business. But I would love to hear a lot of people that had this kind of experience with themselves, and how did he turn his hobby to business in reality, in real life? Who supported him? But of course, we have also a guest had this kind of experience as well. But I would love to give you our contact number on Zain 734444 and also mobile 634444 STC A34333. Our direct number 0811110999.
That's right. And guys, like she said, we're going to talk about how to improve your hobby into your own business, or something that can give you money back, something you can count on. And today we have a guest, and our guest is a chef. Yeah.
I'm so excited.
Yes, our guest is a chef. His name is Chef Mohammed Hanahi from Jeddah.
That's right.
And he also owns a bakery that is opening by the end of next week, inshallah. We wish him the best, and we would like him to introduce himself and talk about how to improve your hobby and to turn it into a business, and how did he turn his hobby and how did he start it. So, نقول السلام عليكم for Mohammed Hanahi. Sorry.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
How are you?
I'm pretty good.
Alhamdulillah, Mohammed. How's the weather in Jeddah?
Oh,
This is how we started.
yeah. It's like, it's not that far from you guys, but with a little bit of humidity.
Yeah. I mean, I'm starting to like humidity, to be honest. I used to hate it, but now, like, regarding the weather here in Riyadh, I mean, I'm starting to like humidity.
Yeah.
It's better. Well, Mohammed, mashallah, you're a Saudi chef, right?
Yes.
Well, okay, Mohammed, we would like to, first of all, tell us about yourself, and how did you start this cooking business?
Yeah, would you please?
Or hobby?
Okay. The cooking thing has been inside of me like since ever.
Okay.
My mother told me stories about me that I can't even remember.
Mm-hmm.
I just get into the kitchen, put the ingredients together, and like say the famous Arabic word like bin hala or shifa.
Mm-hmm.
And this thing increased inside of me. My family was very supportive. Like when I get into the kitchen, they just waiting what I'm going to do.
Oh, mashallah.
They're supporting. That was just even before I decided to be a chef.
Nice.
My father cooked. My mother is a great cooker, so I think it's running in the family.
So tell me, in which age did you start?
As I told you, it's been there forever. I mean, I can't even remember.
You cannot even remember, mashallah. So is it because of your family? Is it because of your mom? She been cooking in front of you, or is it because of that book that makes you start doing that hobby?
It's I guess my mother has a lot to do with this, because she's a great cooker, as I said, and she always like sits on in front of the TV, writing the recipes, try to do it out in the family.
Mm-hmm.
So she actually improved our taste little by little with time.
MashaAllah.
But as you said, I'm going to open a bakery.
MashaAllah, inshallah.
3 years ago, or before 3 years, all what I do in my life is just cooking. As a chef, it's just cooking.
Okay.
Italian, American, Indian, anything.
Nice.
But one day I was just driving out from my work to my home, a cake recipe come into my mind from nowhere. When I arrived home, I tried out to do it, and it turns out to be an amazing cake.
Okay.
From that day, I just forget everything about usual cooking, and I start baking and doing some desserts and these things.
Okay, so it came like when you were driving. Well, this is good. I mean, yeah, see, sometimes driving is helpful.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is.
Because you think a lot in driving.
But I want to ask you now, how old are you?
I'm 37.
Okay, good. So in the 20s, once you graduated from the high school, did you study this major or did you study something else?
I thought about to be a chef, but at that time, you're talking about 1998.
Let's say.
At that time, I thought I was thinking that being a chef is something that I can do at any time. But now I have to focus in my real career and do a real bachelor's degree on whatever things was running at that time.
So it wasn't your major, right?
No.
And you follow your passion. You follow your passion after all. After all that.
No. Yeah. I'm an electrical engineer.
Oh, mashallah. So it's totally different.
Yeah.
Totally different.
That's what I want people to hear you because most of the people, they actually go into different major and then they follow the hobby or they follow the passion. They feel like we waste our time, years by studying something different, and then we ended to do the thing that we love.
Yes.
So what's your advice for them as well?
What was that again?
Like, what's your advice for these people who actually studying, and then after all, even he knows that this is my passion, this is what I want to do, this is my hobby, but he actually just like, okay, I'm not gonna follow it, I may get disappointed, no one gonna support me, and then he will, after all, when he studied like 5 years, 4 years in the college, he's like, okay, now I'm gonna follow my passion. So what do you recommend or what do you advise for them?
What I recommend is ask yourself like several questions.
Yeah.
One of them is, and I think this is a very major question to ask, is this thing that I think it's my passion, if I do it forever, will I be like, I feel bored or something? Yes, I will feel tired. That's normal. But if I feel bored, that's not my passion, not at all. But if I don't feel bored, so this is the one. This is the thing. Other question: if you did a mistake in this thing that you think it's your passion, if you did a mistake, will you repeat this mistake or not? Not at all. In cooking or even baking, if I do one mistake and anything, I will never repeat this mistake. I just learn it. But in my real major, electrical engineer, I may repeat the mistake twice or 3 or 5 times even.
Well, you're not focusing on your major? Well, I mean, you're right at this point. You have to learn from your mistakes, but maybe just like you said, when it's your passion and something you love, because you don't want to fall into the same mistake twice. Maybe that's why.
Yeah, it's in your eyes. Between your eyes, just you can see it easily, you can understand it easily, you can learn from it easily.
Well, Mohammed, do you still work as an electric engineer or no more?
Oh, you know, as an engineer, you just go out from work like 4, in this cases, or 5, to arrive home, take some rest, to bake or to cook, then to clean, then to do all of this stuff. You will not have the time. I tried a lot, but at a certain point, I said, okay, when enough is enough. I was 36 at that time. I said, it's time I quit my job and I start my business.
Okay.
It was a very hard decision.
Of course, it's hard.
That I'm not yet married. So that helped a lot.
I can't feel that.
Well, at the beginning, didn't you it's a huge risk here. Like, how did you manage to think of it? Like, it's risky. What if you
Yes.
What if you didn't go on with it? What if something happened and let's say you failed?
What is the worst case scenario?
Yeah, the worst case scenario. What did you think of doing in case of that? Did you have like a plan B for it?
I did not set a plan B, but at the worst case scenario, I have my bachelor degree. I can just apply to another job.
Just go back to normal life.
But as you said, or as I said, when it's your passion, you can have the confidence that you will give, and you will be creative, because this is something that you love.
That's right.
This is something that it's in your head, running and going around. You just sleep on your bed, and you're thinking about this thing. So
All day
you'll
long.
not go wrong. You will not go wrong.
Yeah, especially in our culture, the idea of the man cooking and trying to be create these food and the taste, and it's kind of like, I appreciate your confidence and I appreciate that you try to practice, and now you've been a great chef, and this is the main major. Like, I want all the kids, and especially the new generation, to follow the passion. Don't feel like shamed or feel like, and after wasting the time by studying something different, and then like, okay, now I will go back to the thing I love.
Yes, you're right. I think we're in a point now to just follow our passion from day one.
Yes.
No need to all that waste of time or money, or I could be a greater thing that I am now if I follow it from day one. Especially that my family was supportive.
Okay.
But I think that nowadays the people start to realize these things.
That's right.
And yes, to evaluate yourself. Where are you now? But still, we need to work it out more than we think. What we think. But I guess they know it.
That's right. Well, tell us, at the beginning, being as a Saudi chef, because, in our culture, now it's not, but let's say like 5 years ago in our culture, it's hard for a Saudi man to be a chef. They will be like, this is a woman's job. So how did you face these kind of people or these kind of problems in your beginnings?
I would love to say yes. I face and I was strong and I faced them all, but that wasn't the case. As I told you, like, it's normal to see my father at the kitchen.
Yes,
it was very normal in my.
What about your friends?
Family.
What about your friends? The people.
Even my friends. Actually, my friends were very proud of me.
Good.
Yes, when they introduced me to their friends, they said, "This is our friend. He's an engineer and he's a chef now. He's put his job.
Nice.
He's following his passion." And they're actually, yes.
So surround yourself with people who really supportive and proud, and this is really good, because you actually maybe get this opportunity and chance with people supported you, but some of them, they're not supported. They're not that supportive.
You're right. I have a friend. He's a better chef, and he struggled a lot. Like almost everyone faced him except his father.
Okay.
Everyone.
This is tough.
In a year after this, what happened to him? Everyone was proud of him. Even his mother. She took all the dishes for the desserts in her home, and she wrote his name on the dishes.
Oh.
Yeah, that was amazing.
It is, like, seriously,
So
sometimes people hate your thing, but once they see the world's reaction, and sometimes if it's a business, when they see money started coming, they change their opinions. They're like, this is good.
Now we believe on you.
Yeah. So, this is a message to some people, like, keep following your passion, even if you had some people saying no. If you trust yourself, and like what Muhammad said, if you have asked yourself 2 questions and you think you are good enough and capable enough to handle this passion, go for it.
And also, if you face a lot of problems, people, they don't actually accept your hobby, let's say, you can improve it in a nice way, in a clever way,
Yes.
by doing it and show them that I can.
Yes. Well, Muhammad, go ahead.
Yes.
Go ahead.
There is something very important I need to raise it up.
Would you please? Yeah.
There is a very big difference between following your passion and do a business in this passion.
That's right.
For example, let's see if there is another guy who has the same passion that I have, but he's not a businessman. I suggest to either find him a guy who runs the business instead of him, or to apply in a very good restaurant or a hotel. In my case, I came out from a business family, so we know how to run business and these things.
MashaAllah.
So
Nice.
so it's different between doing a business and your hobby or following your hobby with as a job.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, you make sense. I love if you actually not into business, for example, I want to be in a retail business, businesswomen or businessmen, go to this kind of environment, try to work in this environment to learn about it, and then you will actually follow that passion and turn it to a business, a real business. That's what you're talking about, right?
Yes.
Okay, Mohammed, let me ask you something. Some people face these issues when they start their business with something they like, just like, say, in your case, cooking or being a chef. After 1 year or 2 years, they fail. They fail in the business, but they still love what they're doing. What do you think? Should they stop the business because they failed, or should they just continue and take the risk just because they love what they're doing?
Don't if you have to stop. I mean, when the money runs out of you, you have to stop, get a step back, see what's the problem, try to fix it. Yeah, don't suck yourself in. This is money at the end of the day, and we need money to support our passion. So if there's something wrong in the business, try to get someone to help you, someone who understands how to run a business. And
also to study it, to see what's the problems exactly,
Yes.
so to fix it, and maybe not the money problem, maybe skills, maybe you have to go to courses to see what's the thing that you fail exactly, and to learn more about it, read more about it. So, of course, because some people just doing the hobby without even studying. If is it going to be especially in the marketing, is it going to be going for good? How long it will be? Am I good enough to start this business? What's my the weakness side, the good side, so I can just learn more and support myself by myself to start this business.
Yes, you're definitely right. Doing the business is not like shooting the beast. If I follow my passion 100%, I will just go very creative. I will do whatever I think I want to do. No, I have to stop here. I have to study the market, give the market what they need, what the market needs. Try to be smart in doing the business, and I can do 10 or 15 or 20% of my products to do whatever I want, but I have to consider 80% of my products to be the market's need.
Yeah, that's right. So if you're starting a business, it's something you like. You have to have both, the hobby or the thing that you love, and a little bit of an experience in business.
Yes.
Okay. Well, Mohammed, before we end this, we would like you to give us an advice to all those in Saudi Arabia, and tell us a bit about your bakery.
Oh, okay. Let's share this great piece of information. When I wanted to start my bakery, I wrote the menu and I wrote everything. I was ready. God sent me a guy who's a very famous guy in Jeddah, and I think in the kingdom. He's famous about running businesses. I asked him, and he said, "Show me the menu." I showed him. It was almost international menu. He said, "Dude, don't do this. Focus. See one or two products, your best product, and do a variety of this product. Like, for example, in pizza shop, it's a circle, but you're just going vary with the topic. And donut, it's just circle donut or something like this. Something that you can make many flavor of it out of it, and you can have a mass production and these things. He said, like, these things, it's going to hit.
I love the point. I love this point that you should ask someone, a specialist, about this, so you're not going to be like lost in the middle of your business. You can just do it step by step, and you actually prove yourself.
Yes. Other thing, be your project enemy. Fight your project, because if you are your project's enemy, you're gonna find every gap in this project, and you're gonna fix it up. But don't dream about it. Don't like fall in love with your project before you finalize it.
Oh, this is really good.
I saw all the gaps. I was very honest with myself. This is money going to. I will spend money on this project. Then it's so my main project is English cake.
English cake.
Yes. With a lot of variety of English cake. I want to be the English cake destination in the kingdom. Everyone thinks about English cake. He will just go to Hanahi's bakery.
Inshallah.
Inshallah. Other thing, I want to be the quality. My quality is high with a very low price. So if any guy want to eat my cake every day, the price won't be the reason to stop him.
This is something really important.
Really good. I love
yes, really important. Well, Muhammad Hanahi, we really thank you very, very much for sharing your experience.
And we appreciate really your time for that, and talking to us and share your experience with us. It's an honor.
And guys, Muhammad Hanahi has his bakery opening. Is it next week, inshallah?
Inshallah, next week.
Inshallah, it will be next week in Jeddah. Would you tell them the name of the street?
Al-Khayyal Street.
Al-Khayyal Street. Well, congratulations, first of all, for your bakery. And we hope that it will be the best English cake in Saudi Arabia, inshallah.
I wish you all the best.
Thank you very much for joining us, Muhammad Hanahi.
You're welcome.
Please,
guys, pass by when you're in Jeddah.
Sure, we will, inshallah. Thank you very much for your call.
You're welcome.
You're very welcome.
Goodbye.
Thank you very much, Muhammad, for sharing this experience. It's a nice opportunity for us to have you, and it's really good that he mentioned a few points. I would love to remind you guys about it, which is that study what you want. If you want to turn your hobby to business, ensure to ask the specialist people, and also read and learn more about it.
That's right. And nothing's impossible, guys. You can always achieve what you wish for. Thank you very much, Muhammad Hanahi, once again. And unfortunately, guys, this is the end of our first hour. Hopefully we will see you again in our second hour after the head hour news.
But I would love also to remind you guys to contact us and our numbers on Zain 734444 and also mobile E634444 and STC A34333 and our direct number 0811110999. Don't forget to share your name and your number and where you're from. And I'm so excited for the second hour with you guys.
We're going to have fun, guys. Stay tuned.
Bye.
You and I with Yasser and Ala.